Collector, and I'm back again with another unboxing plus comic book look. Yeah, so I picked up some comic books today at the comic book store. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, if you guys are true comic book fans like I am. It's just been a whole bunch of crazy comic book news, big rumors, and some split ups in between the mix of everything. So I'm pretty sure if you haven't heard by now, Spider-Man has officially left, supposedly for right now, officially left that whole MCU universe, and a lot of people are upset. Me as a hardcore fan, I can take it or leave it. I'm fine with it. And to be honest with you, besides him popping up in the Avengers and what was it, Civil War, Tom Holland as Spider-Man popped up, I thought that was dope. It was just a nice little mixture of just seeing the universe kind of combine, kind of like the comic book. I think that's what a lot of people come from and they really enjoyed out of the MCU movies that they did with the whole Avengers trilogies and all of the movies that they made throughout the Avengers. And then I believe Spider-Man popped up in, I want to say, 3 different Avengers movies. So he was in the Civil War, which technically wasn't an Avengers movie. That was the Captain America movie that led into the Avengers Infinity War, I believe. And then he popped up in Endgame, and also they did the 2 movies, the Homecoming and Far From Home. So, you know, besides him popping up in the Avengers, which was cool and dope, doing the whole Future War type fight thing, I like that. I wish it was more big Marvel characters that was able to pop into that universe, but we got Spider-Man instead, which was totally fine because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. But after all of that said and done, and you know, the actual character that's playing Spider-Man, the whole MCU slash Mouse House perspective of Spider-Man is just dog shit. It's not accurate. It's like some Disney XD cartoon that turned live action. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like how the fact that he just turned Peter Parker into Peter Starks, aka, you know, Peter Parker. But the way they just had him look up to Tony Starks, and Aunt May was super young. It's like Uncle Ben didn't even exist in that story. He barely talked about the Daily Bugle, even though he is young. He didn't use his photographs. He barely did any science. He's not even a smart kid. He just loves Tony. It's all about Tony and looking up to Tony. So that's why I said Peter Starks was more like the MCU universe of Spider-Man. And Sony being the rightful owner of Spider-Man, now we get to try to make Spider-Man an adult again, you know. So, I don't know, a lot of people is disappointed. Me, personally, as a hardcore fan, I can take him or leave him. From what I heard a statement, Tom Holland is still going to remain Spider-Man, even though he's not going to be a part of the MCU universe, which is still cool, but there's also him saying he unfollowed Sony on social media and all the other stuff, and I'm like, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day, you know. But I'm not trying to take sides, but right now I'm feeling more on the Sony side after the disturbing stories that I heard about that, you know, Stan Lee's daughter came out and said pretty much the directors of the whole MCU and really Disney really never even reached out to her and her family after the death of Stan Lee. He kind of was like jumping for joy and just kind of went on and just fully just started making more money off of the man's legacy and his art and work. So the fact that Sony has the rights of the face of Marvel, which is Spider-Man, makes it all great. And to be honest with you, I'm not excited about Phase 4 like everybody else may be. The only thing that I'm looking forward out of that whole entire phase is probably the Blade movie. I did hear that they're doing a Moon Knight, but it's not going to be a Moon Knight movie. It's going to be a TV series, so I'm a little disappointed in that. The fact that it's actually going to be on Disney Plus, along with a couple other shows that they're putting out there. I believe they're doing a She-Hulk, Mrs. Marvel. None of that shit sounds exciting to me. The Moon Knight, yes, but I don't know if they're just going to do like some little Netflix series. Hopefully it'll transition into a movie. I even heard talks about Andrew Garfield, the last dude that played the Amazing Spider-Man, might even be playing as Moon Knight. I don't know how true that is. That's also a rumor. But overall, I just, you know, right now, after what I heard and the way They showed no love to the Stan Lee family and just pretty much just took his his work and just ran with it, and all they're doing is screwing up stuff. I don't know about you guys, but even the Star Wars, I like Star Wars too. I'm not a crazy Star Wars fan, but I don't like the way went in the direction of Star Wars. So, you know, fuck Mouse House, forget Disney. I never liked them anyways, and the fact that they're just trying to buy the whole industry and just rule the whole world bothers me. And the fact that people are pissed off, but I'm happy that Sony is like, no, we got money too, and we're not a dying business. We're standing our ground, and we're not buying into your bullshit no more. They're greedy. I mean, both corporations you could say is greedy, but right now I feel like Sony's in the right, and especially after the news that I heard from Stan Lee daughter coming out and just pretty much just destroying Disney and the executives out of the whole MCU Marvel universe over there, just completely just shit it all over them, and they deserve it, and I hope they go down in a burning fire. Not happy with Disney, never was. And for anybody that's riding with Disney, think about it. Do you really want to see a PG-13 Deadpool? Hopefully they make it rated R, but at this point I feel like it's going to be PG-13, and I'm definitely afraid for the Blade movie, because that might be PG-13, and people got to understand all of that stuff is part of Marvel Knights, and Marvel Knights is more adult friendly, so we'll see where they go with those. But let's get into the real meat and potatoes of this video, my unboxing. But before I do the unboxing, I do want to go over these cool comic books that I did pick up at the comic book store. Can't even speak to the picked up at the comic book store today. I'm trying not to keep you guys too long because I do want to get this out of the box, and I do want to upload a review on this figure. And by the way, I know you guys see a lot of Mezco box. I collect other things than Mezco, but if you know, like Mezco is all over the place with their pre-order and the release dates and when they're going to be shipping stuff. So a lot of stuff that I had ordered from Mezco is now coming out and being released and sent to my home with their horrible production. But that's another story and another video I'll save for it. But let's get into these quick comic books before I, you know, keep you guys here all day talking, running my mouth. So I did pick up some awesome comic books, and I got this one right here. It looks really interesting. Never heard of it. The Savage Avengers. And if you see on the front cover, we got my man Venom. I didn't know Conan the Barbarian was part of the MCU Marvel universe, but whatever, we'll go with that. I don't know who this guy is. I gotta look up, and well, once I read the book, I'll find out who he is, but I never seen him before. That's Elektra, obviously Wolverine. I don't know if, yeah, that's Wolverine. I don't know if that's, I forgot the other, I think it's like Wolverine's son, the one with the tattoo, Draco, I forgot his name. Leave a comment below if you're a comic book fan. You know who the other Wolverine that has the tattoo on his arm. I totally forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'll come back. But like I said, I'll save it for another story. But yeah, obviously we got my man Frank Castle in here on the front cover, and supposedly the first issue, so I'm excited about that. And we also got some more fun stuff. We got the Absolute Carnage and Venom, Carnage vs. Venom. Figure I picked that up. Definitely a big fan of that. And that's another thing you should be getting excited for Spider-Man going back to the Sony universe, because now we can actually do a Spider-Man vs. Venom. Spider-Man has his own unique universe, and people have to understand that the universe that MCU / Mouse House Disney perspective Spider-Man to have, his universe that Disney and Marvel wanted to make his world look like, is not accurate at all. It's not. Like, pretty much Tony Stark is like Uncle Ben. It's like, enough with that. So whatever, let's get him back into fighting these scary goons from his universe of Spider-Man. And if he was to do something, hopefully they'll do it right. But let's move on. I got some Marvel Knights, the adult type Marvel, and we got my man Moon Knight and Daredevil. That's dope. We got some more Moon Knight because I don't have any Moon Knight comics, so I figure I wanted to pick up a lot of Moon Knight, so maybe that gives a little idea. So we got the Crazy Runs in the Family Part 1. Some more. That could be a variant, I'm not sure. Hopefully not. I think that's yeah, but we got some more of that. Legacies. And yeah, they're all different Moon Knights family. Yeah, these are all different. Yeah, they're not all the same. So I'm gonna be reading those because I haven't read anything on Moon Knight, and I do like him as a character. I like what he represents. I think he's dope. Read a little bit of Moon Knight, not a lot, so I figured I'd pick up some Moon Knight comics. So you got those. Crazy Runs in the Family. I guess that's like the Marvel Moon Knight series that this is going with, so I figured show you this. And this awesome ass variant, and this was not a cheap comic book, but it wasn't crazy expensive, but I mean, he had a variant of this that was like almost $100 over there. I would love to grab it one day, but I ain't trying to spend that much on a comic book right now. But this is just sick. Absolute carnage. And I cannot wait to read this. This is probably what Tom Holland might be afraid of going into the Sony Marvel universe, fighting the true villains that he should be fighting. Is these type of terrifying looking characters. It's time to get back to business and turn into an adult, aka Peter Starks. Let's turn you back into Peter Parker. Time to get back to business, and let's get into this unboxing. Alright, got the comic books out the way. You see that? Can't wait to get into that and read the Moon Knights and the Absolute Carnage. And let's do this unboxing. Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't need to do all that. Just got to go around here. Yeah, never cut towards you, kids. Cut away. Alright. Nice and smooth and clean. Alright. Let's get into this. Alright. Nothing crazy. Usually we always see like that little Mezco sticker that, oh, never mind, it's upside down. Or maybe I cut the box upside down. I think I cut the box upside down. Yeah, I cut the box upside down, so that was me. Whatever. Works out anyway because I don't want to show all my information. I usually cut that stuff off, so that's fine. Let's get into it. Show you all the fun stuff that it usually comes with. So if you order from Mezco, you usually get like this little sticker that you can place somewhere if you choose to. We got some advertisements for some of their upcoming LAPD or whatever they call those little dolls that they make. Yeah, I don't collect those though. If you do, there you go. Nightmare on Elm Street. And I believe that is their up-and-coming new Wonder Woman from their 112 line. I think that's more of the comic book type Wonder Woman. It does look dope, but I don't know if I'm going to be picking that up. But there it is. That's coming out soon, whenever soon is with Mezco. And we also have one of their little famous mystery figurine bags. I don't know which one. Somebody said that if you get a certain variant or a certain color one, that it's like collectors, and you can send it back and you get like a discount, or they give you some cool gift bag. I don't know. They don't have any of those rip slips on it, so it makes it easy to open it. Oh, great, another white one. Yay, I already have a white one. Not really excited. I was hoping to get like a different color. I think I got a black one with my Street Edition Gomez. Sometimes you get different colors, all different ones, but alright, let's get into the main part of this. Why do you give me two stickers? Oh, yes. And here we have it. Finally came. Been playing games. Mezco took forever to freaking get this to me, even though when I found out that when he released this, there was still some left over at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, because this is like one of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, was this Moon Knight, which was definitely a dope figure. So this is the exclusive San Diego Comic-Con Moon Knight. Also, you were able to order it off the website at the time too, and I got it off the website. Obviously, I wasn't lucky enough to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but like every year if I don't go, which I've never been to the San Diego Comic-Con, I usually always order anything that's like exclusive that I really like, that I want to pick up since I'm not there, because I like to go shopping and see what the new exclusives are. And one of the exclusives was the Crescent Knight Moon Knight that we obviously are getting early. One of the best looking Moon Knights. They are coming out with a regular general release type Moon Knight that's like all white. Looks like you're going to get him dirty, but he still does look dope, because if you notice in the comic, he does wear that all white comic book look suit. So that is dope that they are making that one. So we got that one, and we got the more comic book friendly, I guess, the one that everybody really likes, the Crescent Knight one. I will be reviewing this. It took forever for this to come, and it was weird the way they ordered it, because they charged me really fast for this and didn't ship it out until like way late. Like I didn't get this. They charged me for this figure like almost close to like 3 weeks in advance before they even shipped it out. Usually they'll charge you and then they'll ship it that same week or early the next week. I didn't get this shipped out for a very long time, to the point that I had to hit them up on Twitter. I'm like, yo, you guys just take my money and don't give me no shipping routing numbers for my figure, or hey, it's delayed. They're you know what, they got to step their game up over there with their stuff. And they're pissing a lot of people off, and I am one of them. But yeah, they just charged me, and then somebody hit me up on Twitter. Thank you for being patient, but we'll be shipping this out real soon by the end of next week. And this is like going on 2 weeks after they already took my money. So I thought that was bullshit. He could have just literally started charging people like late in the month instead of very early in the month. That made no sense to me, especially when you had leftovers at Sandy. I don't know if there was still, somebody said there was leftovers the next day, but I'm pretty sure they sold out. But anyways, this is what I got out of the box. My unboxing is over, so this will be my next review, and I cannot wait to review this and get this out the box. And I also will be doing a Mezco toy haul, so I will be showing you my full collection of Mezco and what I got so far, and most likely more to come. So maybe. Right now I'm just kind of really not too excited. It's just that things take forever on Mezco end to be released. And it seems like you do a better, I think you got a better chance of getting your figure a lot early if you go for most of their exclusives. The problem is that it's so damn hard to get an exclusive from them. So if you can get them, you'll get that a lot earlier than you'll get any of their regular releases. So that's the end of the video. Prometheus the Collector is back, and I'm also out, and I will be back to review this figure. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing and the comic books that I showed you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this whole crazy thing about what's going on with the whole Disney split. Like I said, I'm not really feeling Disney. I never was a fan of Disney, but tell me what you think about the whole thing. The fact that they basically disrespected the Stan Lee family definitely doesn't sit well with me. But like I said, I'm going to end the video right there. Like and subscribe. Get me up to 50, because, you know, I'm doing a giveaway when I do hit that 50 mark. Keep that in mind. So I'm out, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.